We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Dieter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Camavinga. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rabiot. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Gomez, that's a sharp pass. Hernandez. Konate. Cherki. Konate, shifted upfield. Alderete. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Konate. Rabiot, aimed forwards. And here's Elise, played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Back into the middle. And It's lofted through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Upamecano gets it clear. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Defending of the desperate variety. Dembele. He has found a way through. Dembele's cross. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. And it's played forward. And they've got a throw. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Upamecano, Cherki, lobbed in behind, clears it away, and it's Hernandez. Almiron absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Dembele. A heavy challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe out to the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Camavinga. Clearly not happy with that. Mbappe. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. Almiron. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Oh, they can break here. Almiron. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paraguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Camavinga. Rabiot. Gusto. Camavinga. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Olise with the short one. Oh, it's come loose. That's physical challenge. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Nice control. And he's onside. Lovely bit of skill. Nice interception, well timed. Time to deliver. Gusto shifted upfield. Olise. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. Gusto, that's tidy. Olise, and that has been clubbed away. And here's Olise. Rabiot. That has found him in acres of space. Almiron did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Hernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. Hernandez has failed to find anyone. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options.
Dembele! Referee's given a throw. Upamecano. Konate, gently done. And here's Dembele. He's gone for goal! They've played it short. Chooses to go back. And here's Rabiot. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rabiot. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. Upamecano makes the interception. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball. It's Dembele! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing it blinder.
Could try cutting inside here. Konate tries to clear. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kamavinga. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Played back in. And hit. Almiron! That's a half-decent try.
Almiron certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cherki. Almiron producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Almiron. Konate. Quarter of an hour played. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Rabiot. Cherki. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cherki. Elise. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Now that's well seen too. He's through here. He's found a way through. Gusto. Elise. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kamavinga, gently done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Konate. Rabiot. Cherki. Alderete. Driven forward. Konate gets across to intercept that. Rabiot. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's good play. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Konate. Camavinga. Gusto. Now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. Konate cuts it out. Upamecano. Camavinga. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. And it's been played through. Dembele! It's Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate, gently done. Olise. And he cuts out the supply. Caresses it through. Oh, perfectly met. Shoots! It's in! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paraguay have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's Hernandez. Mbappe tries to dink it through. It's really well cleared. Gomez getting this one clear. Oh, cracking ball. Gusto. Gets it away. Konate shifted upfield. Wins the duel this time. Gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Olise. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Now it's Olise. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Very nicely done. That's a dangerous ball. And it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Rabiot. Cherki. That has been knocked clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And back to the keeper they go. Konate. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? All time, excellent interception. Konate. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Olise! It's a loose ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Upamecano. Mbappe, gently done. And the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Cherki. Camavinga. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's the throw. Almiron stood his ground strongly. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. France are back on level terms. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he whips it in. Konate. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. Cherki. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Olise! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Olise! Olise goes short. Gomez forwards and with intent. Konate. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Olise. Played out wide, and it's Gusto. Hoisted. Oh, smashing header! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Camavinga. Mbappe does well to get it back. Up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga, gently done. And it's Hernandez. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Olise. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Upamecano. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Chance here to counter. Olise. Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele finds himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they can counter here. Almiron, oh, good spread. That's very neat. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paraguay really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rabiot. Cherki. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Olise! Olise! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Aim forwards. Cherki moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Gusto. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Almiron. Aim forwards. He's on it, can he get away? It's Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Konate cuts out the pass. Upamecano moved on forwards. Mbappe. Played into the middle. He's overhit it and it's out of play. Cross, well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe! Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Gusto. Showing good feet. Rabiot head out towards the right wing. Rabiot. Cherki. And that's a good ball. Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Gomez, gently done. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Olise, it's a delicate pass. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. The ball goes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rabiot. And here's Olise. And it's Gusto. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's the chance to counter. And he's running through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga. Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Cherki calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. Looking to break at pace. He's through here. Konate. Cherki. Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise is onto it in a flash. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Konate. And it's played forward, and it's Gusto. It is quite a run he's making here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. Olise. Gusto. Paraguay are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, it's played. First time shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Dembele. France have a free kick. Rabiot. Out to the right. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. All-time excellent interception. Konate. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. This might spell danger. And the keeper has it. That looks a good ball through. And he's there to get it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Camavinga now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they've got rid. Oh, it's Dembele. Alderete. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's Dembele! Dembele made a good run there. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. Cherki. And it's Rabiot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Konate. Camavinga. Rabiot. Mbappe. Cherki. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Alderete. That's been drilled forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Played out to the right. Almiron shifted upfield. He can get that clear. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Almiron in acres of space out wide. Konate with the clearance. Cherki, probing pass, and he welcomes it in. He's away, it's Dembele! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given, it always was.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And now he has two. France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Cherki, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe closing in on goal. Cleared without complication. He's got away. Takes a shot! Camavinga. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. France to last themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernandez. Now this... It's rather wayward.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
That has been cut short. Cherki, Upamecano, Rabiot. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Gusto. And that's put paid to a promising move. Konate, Olise. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. Rabiot aim forwards. Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Bullish header! He's kicked it out just. Gomez gets it away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gomez. Gomez goes forward. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Plenty waiting in the middle. And a chance! Almiron with the delivery. Upamecano getting this one clear. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Almiron. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper gets his hands on it. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate, gently done. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Almiron shifted upfield. Rabiot. Mbappe! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And it's been taken short. Gusto gets a cross in. Has a look and plays it forward. Konate gets across to intercept that. Rabiot. Mbappe! It's Dembele! And it's Hernandez. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Konate makes the interception. Cherki. Konate forwards and with intent. Dembele. Gusto. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the shot! Now it's Dembele. Shot a goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
clears it away. Almiron carries the ball down the right. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. And here's Elise. And it's Gusto. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And we've reached half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paraguay really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And here's Dembele. Elise. Elise! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Elise, Cherki, Mbappe, muscular approach does pay off here. Almiron was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
It's Dembele! Lacking in accuracy.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cherki, Gusto, Konate, Gusto, Cherki, Almiron. So could be danger here. Almiron's cross. Cleared away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Upamecano, Cherki, Mbappe, Camavinga, and it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good spread. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot, surely! Outstanding save to keep that out. Elise. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gomez. Aim forwards. Gusto. Upamecano. Cherki. And claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga. Konate. Cherki, Camavinga, that's really well manoeuvred. Gomez with the clearance. Upamecano. Almiron. And here's Dembele. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the keeper to beat! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot. Mbappe. Mbappe! Almiron gets rid without sophistication. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Olise! That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Konate gets over and intercepts. Cherki, Mbappe, and here's Dembele. Dembele! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's onto it in a flash. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Upamecano, Cherki, Rabiot, Cherki, Rabiot, Konate, Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Rabiot, Olise, Gusto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Cherki, Upamecano, Camavinga, Cherki, Camavinga, Upamecano, Hernandez, Cherki, Mbappe,
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's lost his man here. Olise. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rabiot. Camavinga, and here's Mbappe, and here's Dembele. It's Dembele! besting the keeper. Played towards the front line. Oh, that's neat. Chance to deliver. Keeper has taken decisive action. Konate, aim forwards. Upamecano. Mbappe. Dembele. It's run loose here. Upamecano cuts it out. Cherki. Almiron. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. It's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Gomez, forwards and with intent. Cherki. Gusto. Dembele! And that's wide.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Mbappe played through into space. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Keeper always had the measure of that. Olise plays it short. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Lovely ball and oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's Hernandez. Camavinga.
There's no doubt it's a long way back.
Decent chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Oh, the clearance is short. Almiron. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's played forward. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in plenty of space here. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alderete. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Rabiot. Mbappe. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Almiron. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely. And he shoots! Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Gently done. Mbappe. Cherki. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the ball is out of play. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. There's the shot! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He can get that clear. Hit into the middle. Upamecano getting this one clear. Camavinga. Elise. Mbappe. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. Konate cuts out the pass. And that is out of play. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he finish? And that's past the post. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that's well seen too. Konate.
France might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
France, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now here's the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Konate. Upamecano. Rabiot. Upamecano. Konate. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aim forwards. Camavinga tries to clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out to the right. And here's Olise.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. That is lovely. Hernandez crosses. And it's played forward. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Almiron. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it needed better placement.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paraguay have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. Konate. Cherki. Well read, nice interception. Hernandez. Camavinga. Brilliantly cut out. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. Upamecano. Looks to the other side. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paraguay grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Olise. Cherki, Camavinga. It's Dembele! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Aim forwards. Rabiot can get it clear. Great work on the overlap. Shapes to shoot! Hernandez gets good distance on it. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Almiron. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Olise going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Nice defending, it's got the job done. Cherki. And here's Olise. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. Could move up a gear here.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Played with finesse. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. And it's played forward. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. That has been cut short.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Camavinga. And it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Dembele! Keeper's got his work done. He thumps it clear. Rabiot have it back and can go again. Ekitike! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Played in deep. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga, gently done. And it's gone back to the keeper. Aim forwards. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Played into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Gomez. Upamecano. France have reclaimed it. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Gusto. Oh, it's come loose. Gusto. Ekitike. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Cherki. Gusto. Camavinga. Gusto. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. He's cut it out. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ekitike. Cherki. Camavinga. Rabiot. Konate. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. Hernandez. Ekitike. Clipped into space. Ekitike. Konate. Upamecano. Just about up to 75 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ekitike. Cherki. Purring through the gears. He's there to get rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rabiot. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Hernandez. And now the breakaway. Almiron. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rabiot. Cherki. Out towards the flank. Gusto charging forward down that flank. Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Konate. Ekitike. Camavinga. Konate shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the finish! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
The keeper's ball. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. Gusto. Aim forwards. Hernandez, Rabiot, Konate, proves too strong. Upamecano, moved on forwards. Mbappe. And here's them, and the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
France making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kalulu. Konate. Cherki. Konate. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal, succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Upamecano, Cherki, in with the challenge. Driven forward, is onto it in a flash. Ball is over the line. Dembele, and it's Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate, gently done. Knocks it out wide. He has found the way through. Across it goes. And that's too far for anyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Alderete moved on forwards. Now it's Dembele. Ekitike. Kalulu drives forward on the overlap. Ekitike. And can he finish it? Great football, shot and save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez with the... Oh, what a climb! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So who's he picking out? Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. And he's heaved it away. Almiron goes for a shot! Gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Almiron, that's been drilled in. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Dembele. Ekitike. Kalulu. Ekitike. Kalulu. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Moved on forwards. Gomez shifted upfield. Konate. Hernandez. Konate. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good spread. Dembele. Ekitike. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. He's gone direct. That is delicious! That is a gem! An It's gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets a foot in here. And he cuts out the supply. That's good play. Almiron. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cherki. Rabiot. Kalulu. He's through here. Danger averted for now. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dembele. That's a good... Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cherki. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. Kalulu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Mbappe. Gomez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played towards the other side. Kalulu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quality ball. Crossed into the box. Carries far too far and out of play. Mbappe. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. Could go all the way here. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction to get the drift.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele is on his own. And it's played forward. And it's Dembele. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cherki! And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez crosses. Hernandez. Rabiot. Ekitike. Cherki. Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano, Konate, Cherki, Rabiot, Ekitike, Camavinga, shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been drilled forward. Mbappe, and here's Dembele. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Upamecano, Cherki. And here's Dembele. He's found the way through. Ekitike. Dembele. Oh, that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Picks it up out wide. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano, gently done. Alderete. Aim forwards. It's really well cleared. Paraguay have reclaimed it. Up towards the front line. Hernandez. Cherki. Mbappe. Calmly anticipates. Alderete. It's a quick ball upfield. This looks sharp. Konate cuts it out. Almiron! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Hernandez with the delivery. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Ekitike. Dembele. He can run onto that. Ekitike. Cherki. Kalulu. The pass is intercepted. Upamecano. Camavinga. That has found him in acres of space. No, that's too long. Kalulu gets across to intercept that. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.